So we're backstage at Glastonbury with Shura. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
You just came off stage. How was it?
About this guy. I did just come off stage. He wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
No, he wasn't. No, sadly.
Yeah. How was the set though?
It was good. It was really good fun. Yeah. I've literally dreamed of playing that stage ever since I first came to Glastonbury. So it was kind of a dream come true, which is weird when those actually do come true, because you're kind of like, how do I be present enough to like, but you just sort of motor on through and you're like, what the hell is going on? Yeah.
Why did playing the John Peel stage mean so much to you?
I think because it was the tent that when I first came, I was like, I really like sweaty, like I love sweaty gigs. And I remember, being, I think I was maybe 17, 18, never been to Glastonbury before, was told it was huge, was like, yeah, okay, cool, it's huge, there's lots of tents, got here and was like, oh, like this is way huger and there are like way more tents than I could ever comprehend. Like I just couldn't believe the scale of it. And I remember going to John Peel and just sort of just thinking, this is the biggest tent I've ever seen in my life. Like what on earth is going on? And yeah, so it literally was a dream come true, like for me.
Have you seen any special sets in the John Peel tent before?
Well, obviously, because you've asked me, I can't now remember a single one.
Of course.
Also, I've just spent 40 minutes sweating on stage in this. No, but also, how much can you remember of any Glastonbury? Like, the first time I went, I like got so drunk on the first night and like ate an entire bag of wasabi peas, and then like got back into my tent, unzipped it about 3 a.m, stuck my head out and threw it up because I was too sick to even like make it. And I was just, that's the stupidest bloody thing you could have done. Why are you throwing up? It's just going to stay there. It's going to stay there all weekend, just getting grosser. So, I can't now off the top of my head pick one. Yeah.
So you just got here today. What are you going to do for the rest of the weekend? Is there anyone you're particularly excited to see or anywhere you're going to go explore?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see Janet Jackson, because I've never seen her and she's a huge inspiration for me. Really looking forward to seeing Christine the Queens, Janelle Monáe. There's a little bit of an overlap or a clash, so it's going to be like running. There's also, I'm sorry, but Lizzo and Janet Jackson at the same time is just like, that's hard. But as like, an absolute kind of devotee of Janet Jackson, having never seen her, I'm like, gotta go. The Cure, I've never seen The Cure, so I'm really excited about that. Then I've got some of my pals playing, so I'm going to catch them. Also just looking forward to making a spaghetti bolognese on my camping stove at like 4 a.m. and just eating that. Yeah.
Do you have any Glastonbury traditions?
Spaghetti bolognese with a camping stove. Yeah. It's just like, I love all the different tents and all the food like places, so I kind of eat a lot when I'm here because it's just delicious. But there is something really nice about getting to your tent and just kind of making something else. It's like a camping one. It's like, you add water and it sort of like does its thing, and then you're like, it's a moon food, space food. It'll be interesting this year because it's so hot. I wonder how much I'll feel like I want one.
Yeah. Like right now you definitely don't want it.
I do not want a bolognese. Like right now I just want some gin. Yeah. Some cold gin and ice and lemon. Yeah. Which I've got off camera. Perfect. Yeah.
So you have your second album coming out in August, Forevher.
Yes.
The artwork is a remake of August Rodin. I'm going to say it wrong. The Kiss. What was the idea behind that?
I think I wanted to I think it was a conversation I was having with Tegan and Sarah actually, where we were talking about how when we were kids, we would, big pop songs that were sung by straight people, we would just internally like change the pronouns. So when it was just like talking about him, we'd be like her, and we just sort of do that automatically, kind of just flip pronouns to be relevant to us. And I was like, I wonder how easy it would be, or whether straight people would do the same thing. So I wonder if I write a song where the pronoun's she, would a straight person just flip it, or because they haven't had to do that their whole life. So it's kind of asking that question to myself, and then I was like, well, why don't I take a classic image of love that everyone recognises and kind of settled on Rodin's The Kiss, and because I know that everyone knows that, everyone's seen it, and I've always gone, okay, yeah, these two, well, not two guys, a guy and a girl having a snog. Can I recreate that with two women, and will people have the same reaction as they do to that? So it's just sort of, I guess, asking a question and seeing what the answer is. Just like flipping a classic image of love, which is kind of what I feel like the record sort of does. It's like taking like classic sounds and slightly flipping them to so that there is this modern thread running through that's at odds with, I guess, all the kind of the musicality of it. That's something that's just sort of slightly, what's the word? There's like a tension between the two things, so they're kind of fighting a little bit. So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
It sounded good.
Shall I have some more gin?
Yes, have some more gin. So you released the single Brooklyn, London recently. Has moving to New York changed your songwriting or your sound at all, would you say?
It's been really strange, like falling in love in America, because obviously, politically, America's a bit, well, so is England, to be honest. We're not much. We're a bit screwed too. But it's just been a really weird backdrop for a love affair, because in a way it's very difficult not to fall in love with the place that you're falling in love in. So I have kind of really discovered the wonderful things about America, having sort of always been a little bit suspicious and being like, oh, I'm not sure whether I'd ever go there, but having fallen in love there, I have fallen in love with New York, and it absolutely changes your songwriting, because you're writing from a different perspective, and but whether that's purely a geographical change or it's just also like an emotional change, I think it's the combination of the two, and obviously I'm referencing places in America, and some of the songs on the record are about people I've met in America, so it definitely changes it, absolutely. I mean, but a lot of it's probably mostly to do with the emotional shift as well, because my first record was all about like being dumped, and that's changed now, but I mean it might change again, so we'll see. I'm all right for now. Yeah, depends what she thought of the set.
Could be the make or break.
Oops, excuse me. Sorry.
Can you tell us a secret about the album, something that no one else knows yet?
Secret about the album. Oh, there's horns on it. Yeah. There's a horny track.
A horny track. What's the horny track about?
It's not a horny track. I mean, it is in one sense. It's about death.
Oh, definitely not horny.
Definitely not horny in any way, shape or form. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Shura. Enjoy the rest of your Glastonbury.
I will.